Welcome to Double Progression Trouble, the show where my co-host Sophie apparently and I double up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression. How it works is we each pull at least 48 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, or 24 packs from 2 booster sets at a time, moving chronologically through the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! We then play 2 best-of-3 matches before moving on to the next 2 booster sets. The series is divided into seasons based on the eras of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. At the end of each era, we hold our final matches to determine the true champion, then reset the points and do it all over again. Between games, we ban cards and pull extra packs, constantly upgrading and updating our strategies to stay on top of an always shifting metagame. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Double Progression Trouble! Hello world and all who inhabit it! My name is Jessica J, aka Jessie J. Please, I'm joined as always by my co-host Sophie, apparently. Welcome to the Double Progression Trouble Arc V Grand Finale. This week we're going to be playing 2 matches and we're not going to be doing any shenanigans. We're not going to be opening any more packs. We're not going to be altering decks in between games. No Metaphys this time. No, folks, what you see is what you get. It's come down to the wire. I am at 7 points. Sophie is at 5 points. She needs to win both of the matches that we're going to be playing this week in order to take the series. If I take either of these matches, then I will take Arc V. Now, the interesting thing about doing Double Progression Trouble up to this point is that the majority of our audience truly is Team Sophie. From very much day one, Sophie has been the individual that most people rooted for. Oh, and I hate to say it, but today I consider myself one of those people. Folks, listen, I have already done better than in Arc V than I ever anticipated. I was very anxious going into this season that I would just not know what the fuck I'm doing. And this has been a confidence booster, and I'm very grateful for that. But at the end of the day, Sophie has done a lot of inspired deck building things this season. She's my friend, and I think she deserves to win the season, but she's
if you think that, that's like a pretty easy thing you can do to help, you know? I feel like you have some really, good things you could do for me.
That's true. Unfortunately, I just can't throw, at least not intentionally.
Fake fan. Fake fan.
I'm like fucking Yami Yugi in the ceremonial duel, bitch. I can't just let you have it easily, or it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I guess it is true that Yami Yugi, the protagonist of Yu-Gi-Oh, was fully willing to make Kaiba kill himself to win a duel. It's this process to me. I won the first 3 matches in a row of
huge fucking lead at the beginning.
I have 5 points, which means I went 7-2 starting from match 4. Which feels non-ideal.
It feels good to me that, even if you win today, I have a better win rate in the matches where Pendulum showed up.
Man, you were just meant to Pendulum Summon. I don't know what to tell you.
I was meant to PS5. If it's me or the PS5, bitch, it's me.
True.
Oh, what on earth have Sophie and I prepared for these matches, and how will it all fare? Well, it's kind of a funny story, folks, and it goes, for the last time, something like this.
Here we are at last. The Arc V finale. Feels wild we're about to move on to Lynx, but before we do, we have one last hurrah to the time of the Pendulum. And we are bringing back a deck we've played before for this one, unsurprising, since it's the finale. It is the return of Metal Foes Cosmo, back and better than ever. This deck seemed pretty good in its first appearance, but a number of things have made it a lot stronger for us. Number 1, more Metal Foes. I ended up putting a lot more in the extra packs, and we now have 4 additional Metal Foes targets, compared to the last time we played this. We also got an improved Cosmo package. set rotation is absolutely massive, doubling our copies of Cosmotown, which goes absolutely crazy when popped by a Metal Foe. Obviously, the Metal Foe's Spell Trap package is pretty terrible now after all the bans, but I think it's still worth playing. Any Metal Foe popping Cosmotown, getting Tin Can, which guarantees us both a pilot and a ship in rotation, is an almost game-winning interaction that this deck opens roughly 60% of the time, with the ratios we have right now. I think this deck is incredibly strong. It is wildly consistent, it can grind, it can kill with the gigantic Cosmo ships, it has game against every deck in the format, and Totally Awesome isn't even here to give Paleos an out to the big guys. I really hope we can win this one. I really want to win this season. It is gonna be so embarrassing if I throw after our crazy start. It's time for Sophie to shine. It is finally time for Team Sophie to get a W. Let's see if the spaceships can bring it home.
The Dynomists are the archetype of pendulum cards that have the most of their tools remaining after the various rounds of bans and limits that Sophie and I have done over the course of Arc V, so that is the thing we're going with. I already wanted to play a Dynomist package, and then I Wish I Was Dead made some key deck building recommendations that I think are really, really strong, so this is the pile. The key difference in Dynomist piles this time is last time I played this deck I was focusing on the Kaijus and the Lunalights and the Eater of Millions. This time we're much more all in on the Dynomists, and we have added an Echo Oscillation playset because it combos so fucking well with Dynomist Charge. If you have a Pendulum Scale and you pop it for a draw, you get it back to your hand. Incredible. We're also playing a couple copies of True King Bosteros the Fathomer. No idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but a card that can banish Sophie's spell and trap cards, something to essentially get rid of her scales permanently, is really, really cool. I could be wrong to have cut down on this. We randomly have 3 copies of this ultra rare, but the spell and trap removal in this deck is already really strong, so I figured we could cut down on it a little bit. And then finally we've got Metaltron 12, the True Draco Combatant. This is one of the Draco Slayer boss monsters, almost the same level of power as Masterpiece. Really, really strong stuff going on. Has the same kind of unaffected effect if you are tributing monsters, spells, and or trap cards. And then when it's popped, I get to summon any monster from my extra deck, which is why you see shit like Last Warrior from Another Planet and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon here. Beyond that, though, this deck is pretty much what you would expect. We've got the Sphere Karibo, we've got the Worm Boss monsters, and then we've got 3 Ankylos, 3 Brachion, 3 Plesios, 3 Rex, 3 Keratops, 2 Terran, 3 Spinos, and 3 Stegosaur, as well as the triple Dynomist Charge, double Twin Twisters, triple Dynomist Rush. Didn't play this last time, but in terms of, like, since we don't have triple Dynomist Howling this time, this is the next best consistency trap for the archetype, will work really well for us. Dynomist Howling is of course limited, so that is our one of triple Echo Oscillation, and then Waterfall of Dragon Souls because it searches Metaltron or one of the True King guys. The extra, as mentioned, we're playing Last Warrior and Crystal Wing for targets off of Metaltron. And then, folks, we didn't get a chance to do rank 10 trains this time around, but we will not leave this era trainless. We are playing 2 Heavy Armor Train Iron Wolf. This is actually a really solid combo piece in this deck because it can make your Dynomist Rex attack directly, and then the Dynomist Rex can attack twice for 5k damage, and then it also has a really solid little floating effect. Beyond that is a bunch of guys we've already seen. Karen Gorgon, Gaga Gigo the Risen, Majester Paladin, number 10 Illuminite, Burner Visor, number 69 Heraldic Crest, number 80 Rhapsody Berserk, and 2 Shark Fortress. The side deck, we've got Ash Blossom, a big-ass Kaiju package, 1 more True King Bosteros, 1 Dynamic Power Load, 1 more Twin Twisters, 2 Lost Wind, and 2 Magic Drain. It's coming down to this, folks. This episode is worth 5 points in total. This match is worth 3 points. Let's see how this goes. Welcome back, YouTube! Oh, Sophie. Oh, it's been quite a journey to get here, but we made it. We are at the end, and Moki is here, chat is here. Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be one last time into the breach, setting scales, using the pendulum zones, PS5ing. I really fucking hope I win this. I mean, I think my deck is absolutely nuts, but also I'm pretty sure there's not a deck in this format that isn't obscene, so...
Yeah!
Maybe it actually sucks, who knows?
We will see. And winning the die roll feels pretty good. Sophie, I'm gonna do something a little bit suspect. I think I am gonna go second.
That does seem pretty suspect, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I may actually be getting punished for it. It's fine, it's fine. No worries.
Oh, this is looking pretty nice. I sure don't mind going first with this. Step 1, chicken game.
Let's go.
I will be drawing one card, thank you very much. Step 2, scale stealing.
You got it.
The boys are back in town, baby. We're gonna steal and we're gonna pop chicken game. You know we're gonna get the only actual good target left in the format, baby. Let's go.
The one of Metal Foe's counter. Incredible.
Yep. For my next trick, set rotation, a friend you may recognize from last time.
Oh my god, I never knew this card existed until a week ago, and now I can't wait to ban it. What the fuck are you putting in my zone, you heathen?
Alright, so you can take this other chicken game, and I will be taking a copy of Cosmo Town.
Yes! Yes! Oh, they had to be there for the finale. The coolest archetype in Arc V.
You know they did, baby. I will activate Cosmo Town, and I will scale to the second Metal Foe.
Yeah, you fucking got it.
Goal Driver effect, pop Cosmo Town.
Oh, that's so fucking good.
We're gonna get combination, I'll Cosmo Town as well, and we're gonna grab my funny little tin can.
You got it.
Then I will set 1, our normal tin can, and why don't we just mosey on over to the end phase and let this little R2-D2 motherfucker beat boop himself into a +1. So we are gonna reveal Forerunner, Dark Eclipser, and I suppose Landwalker.
Me when I'm walking on land.
Oh, we take those! Oh, we take the fuck out of those!
I mean, you know, it's not nothing. It's gotta be said. What do we want to do from here? Because we have a couple of options. It doesn't actually work out quite the way I want it to, but I think it's probably fine. Sophie, I am going to be destroying Dinomist Rex and Dinomist Ceratops for True King Baristos, I think? Baristos, the Fathomer? And we're gonna banish 2 of your spell and trap cards.
Interesting. What were the targets there? I was not paying attention. I was reading this card.
Yeah, for
okay,
sure.
The scales,
Your
scales.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye, friend.
Alright,
Well,
that's not bad.
we both have 2 scales out of rotation now. Very excited to see this fucker. The True Kings are so nifty.
They're really cute. We don't have a whole lot going on yet, but the nice thing is that your guy doesn't get over this card's ass.
Yeah. You know what else is nice? End phase tin can.
Yeah.
Let me pay my 5 first. So we are gonna be. I think we're actually gonna go.
It's my favorite helpful chatter is it's pronounced. Spell out the card.
Cosmo Town, Delta Shuttle, and Wicked Witch. And we will get. Oh, that ain't bad. It actually is a little bad, but not the most bad.
That seemed like the worst one, but it's still good.
It does. Anyway, still in end phase, Oasis target Dark Eclipser.
Yeah, you got it. Oh,
Behold!
this is
The ultimate in evil technology.
this is devastating.
That is the idea. Boop.
Yeah, you got it.
So let's see. I could do that. There's really just no reason to. Yeah, we're gonna go Tin Can.
Yeah.
Get that boy out of here. And I will special summon Cosmo Delta Shuttle.
Alright, we're definitely gaming this round. We have big guys on the field pretty much instantaneously.
Oh, we are gaming harder than anyone's gamed before, baby. Delta Shuttle. We're gonna target the Baristos, and I will be sending a guy from deck to grave.
Yeah.
I think it's actually a Forerunner. To reduce it by 700 attack and defense.
Oh, this is defense as well? That's so goofy.
Oh, yeah. That's the idea. And now, to complete my board of evil little monsters, here's a Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
We'll go battle. This guy is 2300 defense, so Dark Eclipser. Fuck it up.
Yeah, that's gonna be my True King Baristos, and I don't have anything to special summon.
That's just what I was hoping for. 1900.
This is actually like devastating.
Let's
I
go.
have trap cards. I mean, we gotta get some negates out, right? Dynamis Rush.
I have, what, 3 in here? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Dark Eclipser.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting my ass tickled. Alright, so that's just gonna be a cool 3900.
A cool, beautiful, sexy 3900. And I'm chilling. I'm happy with that.
I want you to know that I'm gonna attempt a Dynamis Howling at end phase.
That's great. I'm gonna attempt to Cosmo Dark Eclipser.
What the fuck was I supposed to do about this one? Holy shit. I am literally just dead.
Let's go!
Alright, I guess we gotta figure out how to beat the fucking Cosmos. Goodness gracious.
Me when Star Wars.
Okay, so that was certainly a thing. Now I want you to know that fuck your rules, we're still going second.
I really was just like, okay, there's no way he makes me go first again. I cannot side assuming I'm going first. But here we are, I guess. So it's gonna be Cosmo Town.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna declare Cosmo Town. We're just gonna shuffle back the Sword Troopers to draw one.
Yeah.
Whoop. Oh, that's a little cute, isn't it? I mean, this is just nutty. I am going to scale Gold Driver.
Oh my god, yeah.
So we're gonna Gold Driver, pop Cosmo Town.
You got it.
We are gonna get the counter with the Gold Driver. With Cosmo Town, we're actually gonna get the Dark Eclipser. Because we also opened Tin Can.
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, like, you are just goated with the sauce. I don't know what to tell ya.
Scale Bismagear.
Yeah!
I'm gonna pop Gold Driver. We'll grab Combo. And, you know the drill, end phase Tin Can. So we want to go probably for... Yeah, with this hand we're actually gonna go for a bunch of level 4 lowers. Get a pilot into rotation here. And, there you go.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, fuck. Oh no.
I see the problem.
Well, you know, I mean, you weren't guaranteed to open Dark Eclipser twice. You did not open Dark Eclipser twice when you were playing the more consistent version of this.
Oh, this deck is way better. I have 4 more Metal Foes names and 3 more copies of Cosmo Town. Like, I was doing the math on that. Like, this deck opens, like, Cosmo Town plus Metal Foe, like, 60% of the time. It's insane.
Oh, then what were you doing with the first deck?
I got like half my Metal Foes and the 8 extra packs between matches.
Okay.
Truly.
Gotcha.
Like, it is wild how bad my initial Metal Foe pulls were. I guess we'll just go Town, Forerunner, Wicked Witch? Sure, and still in end phase, we will be summoning the Dark Eclipser.
Yeah, you know.
Draw for oh my fucking god. Well, you know, combination.
I think we have to go Twin Twisters in an effort to not die here. We will go True King, pop the counter, and the Bisbegir. It's not good.
Yeah, I will tell you that that was 100% correct.
Okay.
I will be triggering Bismagir though.
Yeah, for sure.
And I can reveal that it was so correct because the top deck was set rotation.
Yeah, you got it.
You can have this. I'll grab one of these.
Oh, I never activated my fucking chicken game one. That could have helped. God damn it. Well, I said I wasn't going to throw intentionally. Holy fuck.
Cosmo Town.
You got it.
We are going to go first effective Cosmo Town. I'll add back the tin can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll just go Butte. Then I suppose I'll just run out the Wicked Witch I grabbed last turn.
Yeah.
This is 58. 68. Wow, this is so close to just being lethal, but I don't quite get there. You know what, we are going to Cosmo Town's second effect. I'll shuffle back a Forerunner.
Okay.
That is good enough. Scale Guard Driver.
Magic Drain.
Oh fuck, counter traps. How?
We're still alive. We're still here.
Oh, let it be known that we are in it. Go,
Okay.
Dark Eclipser.
Ow.
Wicked Witch in. Wicked Witch in battle. Tag out. Forerunner in. Voila. Here we are.
Alright, so first things first, get that Dark Eclipser the fuck out of my face.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That is incredibly fair.
The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. And since that motherfucker is out of here, we will Echo Oscillation.
Okay.
Part of the reason I wanted to play this deck is that if you get Echo Oscillation, Dino Mischarge together, it's unfathomably good. But unfortunately, we haven't found that combo yet. We will draw one. I mean, we can do... We're not dead unless you draw some removal and... Oh, god damn it, I can't use Chicken Game!
Let's go!
I can't even flip it because you'll just fucking use it. Alright, well, we have a Jessie Kumquat.
Okay, okay.
Let's just... it's so... What do you get with Cosmo Forerunner? You don't have Slip Rider, so you go into, like... God, you have a Cosmotown on the field. I'm still not well, so we will just go over the Gamma Seal, give you less, like, floats right
Ow.
off the bat.
Yeah, no, that's 100% fair.
We've got a Bungus.
You most assuredly do. I will be gaining 1,000 life points.
Can I steal that Cosmo Forerunner with the Toad? Can I do that? Would you let me do that?
No
as a
Toad
treat?
this time, motherfucker. Oh, I did also forget to resolve Bismugear last turn. I did do that.
Is that mandatory?
Well, I did say I activated it. Like when it died. There's no source with it. It doesn't matter. I drew a fucking Metal Soul anyway. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. This is perfectly fine. Silphard Pop combo.
Yeah.
We will combo add... I don't know. Gold Driver?
Dead to Hinotama. Very true.
Yeah. I guess we might as well do this. I will counter. We're gonna grab Bismugear.
Yeah.
We're gonna scale Bismugear. So we can do a lot of stuff. The question is, what stuff can we do? What do I have? Do I have in deck? Yeah. This just does that. Cosmo Town, add back Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Ow. And Bismugear target cause. Oop, that's the wrong button. Bismugear pop Cosmo Town.
Yeah.
We will set combo. And Cosmo Town, we're gonna grab Delta Shuttle.
Yeah.
Normal Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Wordless Banish. Summon Shuttle. And we will not hit the right button again. You're rubbing off on me. We're gonna Delta Shuttle, send, Forerunner to drop the Kaiju by 700.
Alright, I have one chance of survival here.
Dude, if there's a Sphere Karibo in there, that would dig it for.
I did not side out the Sphere Karibo, so this is my one chance to keep you from doing the first 2-0 finale in DPT history. I'm just gonna mill it because this is it either way. Oh, god damn it. Holy fuck, this deck is nuts, Sophie. The fuck?
I'm telling you, like, this deck, like...
Jesus Christ.
The thing about Cosmos is, like, Cosmos have always been really good, but they're prone to bricking. And, like, my first version didn't have quite enough, like, Metal Souls and enough access to Cosmo Town and stuff to fix that problem. Now I do.
Yeah. God, I thought that, like, not having counter would be more of a detriment, but ultimately you do have 3 combo, so that was enough.
Yeah.
Do you want to go for the game 3?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Alright, we did a little bit of bricking there, but you know that we're going for that extra card, baby.
Well, regrettably, we have hit the 40% here, so this is not quite gonna be as insane as my first 2 openings. It's not bad, though. Because it is gonna be Scale Gold Driver, Scale Bismugear.
Yup.
We will... Bismugear pop the driver. We will grab counter. Then I'll set one more. And it's a classic Wicked Witch pass maneuver.
Okay. Alright, well, it is going to be a classic Gamma Seal.
Hey, come on. What's that about?
And then Sticky.
Oh! Ooh.
And then Dino Mischarge. finally
That is
fucking found
a
the best
classic
card.
maneuver.
Alright, where are we going from here? We actually have a couple of options. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Okay. We're going to add Brachion to hand, and then we're going to scale it.
Yep.
We are going to scale Creatops.
Okay.
We are going to special summon Plesios. And then Sophie, I am going to tribute Plesios, Sticky, and Dino Mischarge for Metaltron 12, the true Draco combatant.
No.
It's
Dude, this card
unaffected.
is so fucking sick.
It's unaffected by monsters and spells, and if you destroy it, I get to summon anything from my extra deck.
God, this card is so cool.
It's
I was really trying to find a way to play the Dracos, like the true Draco guys. But, I mean, I will counter here.
yeah, you got it.
We'll get out... I don't know. Is there anything in my extra deck that matters even, like, a little bit? I mean, not
What
really, that's
beats
not...
this guy?
That's, extra deck's not what Cosmo's about. I guess we'll just go Gold Driver.
All right. And this is the boss.
A Metaltron and a Dream, baby.
I mean, it's a pretty strong dream. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, it's distinctly not bad. It does have to be said. Combo.
Yeah, you got it.
We will Bismugear pop combo. We can't get quite enough into rotation, so I'm obviously setting another combo. I'll get the combo start. Man, unaffected by monster effects is a bit and a half of a line of text to have on a card.
Did you side in any kaijus?
We may not have.
Okay.
Listen, I have outs that may just be a little difficult to get there. I'm gonna add Silvered. And we are going to scale the Silvered. We're gonna just pendulum summon out this fucking Gold Driver.
Yeah, you got it.
And then we will just, we'll just summon Tin Can, you know?
Yeah,
Tin Can. End phase Tin Can.
You got it.
So we're gonna go this. And I will simply hit the Dark Eclipser so I can crash. I will not do that, never mind.
What was the other one you picked?
It's 4 mana in hand.
Oh, okay. Alright, stand by main. We are going to PS2.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sophie. I never got enough to play rank 10 trains, which I am obviously very sad about, but we will not be leaving this era trainless. I am going to overlay my 2 level 4 machine type monsters, and we're gonna summon the heavy armor train Iron Wolf. Let's go, motherfuckers! Choo choo! Declare the effect, target itself, we're attacking directly.
Sure, I'll take 22.
What will you do in the face of choo choo?
Resolve Tin Can again, I guess?
Yeah, I guess you will just do that.
You do really just get to keep doing this. We're gonna go
That's
1,
pretty good.
2, 3, I suppose.
Yeah, after their first match, Cosmos had a really good stint in DPT.
Yeah, these little fellas going a bit nuts. Alright, are you ready for the out of all time?
Yeah.
I am going to activate combo.
Alright.
I will eventually do it. Okay. Bismugear pop combo.
Yeah.
And that is in fact my last Metal Foe activation. But combo will get me the third gold driver, which is what's important here. I will pendulum summon 2.
Yeah.
We might as well. We'll pendulum summon this, we'll pendulum summon this. And now I will overlay 2 of my gold drivers. And I will summon Majesta Paladin.
Yeah.
I will overlay Wicked Witch and Gold Driver.
Is it number 80?
For Rhapsody and
Oh, you bet your ass. Which ones are we banishing?
I guess we'll banish the Dino Mist and the Gamma Seal? Sure, who cares?
Yeah.
Rhapsody and Berserk, equip Majesta Paladin.
You fucking got it.
Also, I activated Majesta because I'm not stupid. That's the thing that happened.
I got you. Cheating in the finale, after you've already won, we got it.
So now we have a casual 50 attack lead. Which we love. Oh, I haven't normal summoned yet. Jesus.
Yeah, that's
okay.
the nature of the pend.
Banish Tin Can, Special Forerunner.
You got it.
Cosmo Town.
Yeah.
Add back Tin Can, normal Tin Can.
Jesus fucking Christ. Sure.
We're gonna go battle, I suppose. So, I guess before we do anything else, let's do our 50 and see what your target for the thing is.
Okay. Sophie, my target is fully Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon.
Oh, right.
Yeah, motherfucker! You were so invested in outing this guy, you didn't think shit about what was happening next.
I did it.
Now kill my...
Somehow, like...
Kill my Iron Wolf, why don't you?
I will. Can I just say how shocking it is that we've both had Crystal Wing and this is the first way it comes out? Like, do you understand how game-defining this card would be if there was one good synchro engine in the game?
Yeah, no.
My God.
This card, the text on this card is ridiculous. Alrighty, so that's gonna be trained down. But from the train ashes rises a new train player. And
Wow.
we are going to be adding from our deck to hand. It's a copy of Terran.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, now I really wish I hadn't summoned this tin can. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Wait, are you just dead on board to Crystal Wing plus Terran?
No, we aren't dead. Well, no, so I'm gonna go to end phase. Step 1, I will resolve the Majesta.
Oh, yeah, because you can like Cosmo Tin Can. Yeah, I understand how this works now.
Yeah, because the Majesta was already activated, so it will get to resolve here.
Yeah.
I will
Quote-unquote
grab
activated.
a silvered. And regrettably, I have to activate Tin Can. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I get to choose whether or not to negate this.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I am not. will never be used to quick effect negates. Honestly, yeah, let's just go for it.
Yeah. No, that's very fair.
And we will gain 0 attack.
Let's go!
Alrighty. Stand by.
My one consolation is that right now, Crystal Wing does not beat Majesta Paladin.
Oh, it's got to be level 5 or higher.
Yeah. This thing isn't just honest.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's kind of annoying. We'll start off by just getting a shitload of damage in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a casual 3,000.
Yeah.
Which I don't love as a deck that has to pay life points. I will attempt to Forerunner.
Yeah, we will negate this.
Yeah.
And, oh, that means you basically cannot activate any effect during your turn before going to battle, so that's quite funny. Unfortunately, it looks like Crystal Wing Synchro is not long for this world. Oh, and I could have outed Magister Paladin by going into Plesios, unfortunately. It's fine. We'll be fine.
I agree. Well, let's see. So I can't activate any Metal Foes effects. I'm out of target. So what is done doing that for the game? If I activate a monster effect, I just die. So I suppose, we will simply not activate an effect and we'll just Pendulum Summon.
Yeah, you got it.
Delta Shuttle Silvered.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go battle and, try to sink in another 50.
True.
Eh.
I mean, it's just Terran.
Yeah, you know, it's just Terran.
Just tearing it up.
True, this is where I would add back my 4 mana, if I could legally do that. But I'm just gonna set and pass.
I think this is the end of the game.
Oh!
I think with just summoning 2 guys, that's gonna do it.
Oh, that's tragic, because I can Delta Shuttle float into something. But you just give me a little baby kaiju and I fucking die.
Yeah, we've got Jesse Kumquat on our side of the field, and we have a fucking moth for you.
Well, fuck you. I'm resolving Delta Shuttle anyway. You can't stop me.
Yeah, you got it.
I want Forerunner to hit, or like, I want Farm Girl to hit the board once before the game ends.
Oh my god, you didn't even draw Farm Girl. Alrighty, we didn't get 3-0'd there. This deck is a little bit tricky, but it's cool that we got to see the way in which it can pop off. The big problem I ran into game 2 is that, like, True King Barstos is really strong and the Kaijus are really strong, but them together was bricking me up.
Yeah. Like, that's the main thing. Like, it's so hard to find a deck that isn't actual True Drago, which obviously is too high rarity to pull, that's, like, able to effectively play stuff like Masterpiece and Metaltron without either drawing into them without enough stuff to tribute, or drawing just, like, you know, a bunch of garbage continuous spell traps that's not doing anything. Obviously very happy with how my deck performed.
Yeah, no, your deck is nuts. The set rotation is just unfathomable, first of all. The fact that you were able
so
to play, like, 6 copies of Cosmotown is a big part of what happened here.
Yeah, like, I think my pool lined up really well for this because I have Tin Can, which means if you get to Tin Can, that guarantees both a pilot and a ship, which is the biggest problem Cosmos have, is getting to that position. And it also works out that, like, Metal Foes are still strong, but nowhere near as good, because, like, the grind game is hard because they don't have search targets. That doesn't matter in this deck, because all I want is to destroy my own cards. I don't care if the cards I searched are terrible.
Yeah, just as a kind of consistency engine that is repeatedly searching Metal Foes Combination to just search into additional copies of Metal Foes Combination, sometimes that is good enough.
Got really happy I could do that. See, I wasn't really playing much Yu-Gi-Oh! I was only playing casually in the time Cosmo was good. And I tried to play it in, like, 2019 or something. And it was, like, fun, but this deck is ungodly outdated by modern standards. So, happy to finally be able to play it and win some games with this deck.
Yeah. Happy that I got to pop off game 3. We saw Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon get on the field and resolve, so we can probably mercifully kill it. I'm glad that I didn't leave Arc V without summoning a train. And I am happy that you built a good enough deck to take the finale, because it would be incredibly boring to go to the last match otherwise. Oh
yeah,
boy.
Now the question is just how much I cope in my Mega Band deck, because I've had an idea. Can I say, by the way, like, Arc V isn't my favorite era overall, you know? I'm not the biggest Pendulum enjoyer, but also, like, we played a bunch of different decks in this season, and there's still, like, 3 or 4 decks that I haven't gotten to play yet.
Yeah,
like there is so much stuff in this format.
I'm, like, in the same boat where I'm, like, actively looking forward to our end of season stream, because there are several things that I still want to try out.
Yeah, all varying degrees of cope, of course.
Yeah. But there is a lot of stuff in this format, and we are about to fucking murder it. Another season ends, another DPT mega banning ceremony begins. Those of you who've been with us since the beginning know how this goes. Those of you who are a little bit newer and need a refresher, Sophie and I are required to collectively ban at least 60 cards. We can go up to 75. We're each required to at least ban 20 cards that are in our collection, in addition to whatever we ban that is exclusively in our opponent's collection. And that's pretty much it. This is our version of rotation, and it is my favorite stupid thing we do on the show. We're gonna ban 60 to 75 cards, and then we will be playing one last match worth 2 points. It will decide the season.
God, very excited for this. I always love Mega Ban. I'm a little sad about this one. Gonna have to say goodbye to some good friends. Gonna have to kill at least one card that I really wanted to play, but I am gonna ban anyway because, the world's better off that I haven't been able to play it. Many things to do. Format's gonna go brazy.
Yeah. We have to prepare for the Link era. So without further ado, I mentioned this being our version of rotation, and with that choice of words in mind, I suppose I'll start off by banning set rotation. I don't know at what point Konami decided that field spells were the most busted shit on the planet, but this card is situationally better terraforming.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this card's just nuts. Like, it is just unbelievable. Okay, I figured out the strike through command in Google Sheets. It's all coming together.
Let's go!
Speaking of field spells being the best thing we can do, it makes me very sad, but I must say goodbye to Chicken Game, my beloved friend. You've served us well.
This is the funniest version of an upstart goblin they've ever printed, but it's an upstart goblin for sure, and in many cases, it is better.
No.
We are gonna do some archetypal bans right now. We're gonna be doing a lot of archetypal bans, including just banning entire archetypes. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is ban Metal Foes Counter. Essentially, with the Metal Foes, I'm thinking that we should not leave any of the Spell and Trap cards just because it's too good as an advantage engine.
Yeah, I was considering leaving the one of counter just because Metal Foes with one total target sounded funny to me, but this is probably smarter. I'll ban combination.
For sure, for sure. And with that, we are never going to resolve a Metal Foe again.
Hey, whoa, one of us could pull Electromite.
Well, that will be... I think that's its own problem. Pretty independent of the spell and trap cards. I am, speaking of the deck that Sophie won the finale with, I am going to follow it up by ban Cosmo Dark Eclipser.
Let's go!
Very
we
very
the
cool.
Cosmos banned.
Very cool boss monster, but I do not want you to just keep Blue Eyes Jinzo Dragon.
Yeah, no, that's correct. That is 100% true. If we're banning archetypes, I will be right there with you. In the fine DPT tradition of murdering the shit out of every deck we've played in the series. Dino Mist Charge.
For sure, for sure. I have several Dino Mists on my list, and Charge was certainly one of them. A wonderful addition to the Black Whirlwind Butt category of Yu-Gi-Oh card. I am going to follow up my one Cosmo ban with one more Cosmo ban. So, as it turns out, Forerunner is just a bungus that's difficult to out. Like, Dark Eclipser was the one that made a big shiny showing in the finale once you had like a really good combo deck to kind of function around it, but Forerunner was consistent. Forerunner was around for multiple matches and was a problem at multiple instances, so we're cutting that off now.
Yeah, that is every, big untargetable Cosmo gone, which means the deck does nothing now. R.I.P. to the Kings. And speaking of decks that are gonna do nothing now, let's get rid of that last copy of Dino Mist Howling. And,
Yeah, I am even going to go a little bit farther than that, Sophie. I am also going to ban Dino Mist Rex. For the simple fact that, like, a pendulum oh, wait, no, not, Rex, it's Spinos, my bad. I am going to ban Dynamis Spinos for the simple fact that, like, a pendulum monster that has the capacity to just do a huge amount of damage all at once can continue to give pendulums, like, the opportunities to OTK. Like, Dynamists are cool, but, like, it's also, like, the games will be going on, and then suddenly they're just done. The games just end really, really fast because
Surely
Spinos,
moving
like,
on to
attack
link
50
format, that's
times.
not gonna... Surely when we get to link format, that's not gonna happen anymore.
1
There's no link
million%.
monsters that just kill you. Okay, where shall I go next on my list? I don't know what archetype you want to do next, so I'm just gonna start getting rid of some big shiny cards, that I don't want in the format. First things first, I'm gonna break the cardinal rule of not banning cards that haven't seen play yet, because I am not fucking getting Ash Blossomed and Sealed. Alright?
No!
It's not happening.
Okay, fine. I guess if you want to be that way, go ahead and ban, like, the 3rd or 4th best Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time.
I'd put it at a solid number 2. Like, it and
Yeah.
Max C are really up there.
Yeah, it's really funny because this didn't come up during the Pendulum era so much, because the way this gameplay works is that a card that can't stop your opponent from PS5ing is a little too slow. After this point, though, it's fucking nuts. And I guess I'll go ahead and ban your, like, worst version of this. It's like Ghost Ogre or something.
Ghost Reaper is the one I have.
Okay, yeah, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries is the one we're gonna be banning.
Definitely not as good. I will say, because I don't think I mentioned it at the time, incredibly sad I didn't get to use this in the Pepe Mirror to banish all of your Kings of the Pharaoh Imps. Very sad that didn't happen. So where do we wanna go next? This is actually pretty easy. It's gonna be the card I'm maybe most surprised made it all the way to the Mega Ban. And that card is, of course, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, which is just Darkfall, but better in most cases.
I'ma stop you right there. I am banning every single kaiju. So if you
I wanted to talk about this.
No, I'm banning all of them.
No, listen to me. I think we should keep specifically the 3,300 kaijus around, because they are the weakest, and as we get into the Link era, we start reaching a point in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where A, boss monsters start getting crazy enough that having cards that you can side that universally remove everything legitimately does more good than bad for the game. And 2, most every deck is so resilient, they don't care that much if you kaiju one of their big guys. Like, even in Sealed, I think pretty much every deck we'll play can play through a kaiju. It's just insurance against, like, you know, the common towers we're gonna run into in a few sets and stuff like that.
No, I'm gonna be banning all of them.
Okay. Power load forever, I guess.
These cards, well, like, until we ban it. That's, like, how the series works. I don't really care for the kaijus in terms of, like, I don't care for the design philosophy of, like, them being a band-aid for Konami's increasingly insane power creep. So if you know, if these bad boss monsters are gonna be printed, then we're gonna have a bad time and then ban them.
I suppose.
And even siding in kaijus is, again, not like a permanent solution for that. Like you just said, it's like a lot of those decks are resilient enough that it doesn't do enough.
Yeah. It's not perfect, but if you beat the deck whose entire plan is summon a guy you can't kill and beat you to death with it,
But yeah, I am going to be banning all the kaijus. Do you want to still ban Interrupted?
I mean, there's no reason to if you're banning all of them, obviously. I mean, you literally can't activate it with no kaijus in deck.
Correct.
Well, shout out to Gokis. I am gonna bring this up a few episodes from now. I am gonna whine about this, I hope you know. But in that case, I will just ban Perform Age Trick Clown. That card's just, like, real good. And it's gonna get better when Link monsters exist. And it's not like we won't have other new extenders to play with in the Link era.
For sure, for sure. I guess I will be true to my word then and start banning kaijus. First of all, one last time, the bit that we have known from throughout this season, from before this season, the bit that has gone unchanged for all time. It's Jesse Cotton, the TCG destroying kaiju. Goodbye!
That is what it's always been. It's never been a different bit.
Exactly.
What am I doing now? What am I doing now? What type? Why don't we just rapid fire some? Because if you're gonna ban every kaiju, I'll just throw 3 out there at once and ban all 3 of the, like, Greydolls that are real cards.
Okay,
that steal
cool.
your shit.
Then we'll do... That's gonna be Alligator, Cobra, and Eagle, is it?
Yup.
Okay, and I will do, in that case, Raiden, Gameciel, and Doggoran. And that will put us back at you.
Yeah, let's see. How many more kaijus we got? How many more of these are we just rapid firing?
The funniest thing we could do is leave exactly Thunder King.
Yeah, Paxton made a good point in chat. You also can't wait, actually, can you activate IKS if there's exactly one kaiju in the format?
Different kaijus with different names. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Let's do
Oh.
Patson, you have created compromise in the house. We are more represented. We are more organized than the U.S. House of Representatives. Let's do it. Okay, is that? I think that is all of them then. It's the bug, it's the sticky one.
I was gonna go for just a couple cards that have seen a lot of play and get banned by the new stuff principle. Number 1, Oasis of Dragon Souls.
For sure.
Number 2, Twin Twisters. Because Twister being the go-to background removal is objectively funny, and I will never allow it to not be the case.
Speaking of which, I'm banning fucking Dicefoon. I don't care if it's incorrect.
Let's go!
Just to remind you, the last 3 times it was, 3 times it was used in a row, it was Sophie rolling a 5, Sophie rolling a 5, and me rolling a 1. Fuck this motherfucking card. It has it out for me. It's transphobic. Except that, like, Sophie is the only trans woman on the show. I am, as we have established, pure cisgender woman.
Jessie is actually the most biological woman. People have said this often.
Scientists have said this. Bill Nye.
Scientists.
Okay, this is so on the rails.
Well, we're doing so good. We're doing so good. Lost Wind. Next up. Nice and simple. Good card. Killed.
Straight up forgot this card existed multiple times. Thank you for banning it.
Thank you.
Ooh, one archetype that I would like to not leave unhit is the Paleos. Very funny that we never saw Anomalocaris, but it is a very solid card, so I'm gonna remove it from the format.
Yeah, I'll just follow that up with Opabinia. That one is, the Mega Giga Ultra Crazy Nuts.
It's like, you need something else because it's not an offensive line, but it's just such a crazy consistency tool for the deck. And then, speaking of generic cards we're banning for consistency, Bad Aim. Funny. I enjoy it. Good, genuinely solid removal for limited format. Yeah. Good job, Konami. Thumbs up.
I completely forgot about Bad Aim, but yeah, that has to go just on the we used it too much principle.
Yeah.
I'm also not quite done with Paleozoics yet. I'm taking away the last Dino Misguess. We will just be playing this card forever, if it's legal.
While I do think it's kind of funny to keep the 1 Olenoids, I think I am going to, on the other hand, go ahead and ban Canadia on the principle of we always ban the Book of Moon ripoff.
Yeah, that card's so good. I was gonna ban Olenoides, but it was very easy to convince me that actually it's fine, so fuck it. We can do that.
We banned Twin Twister and Dicefoon. We have 1 Olenoids and 3 Twister. That is just all the removal we get at the start.
Alright, that is a little funny. Okay, I think the next category of things on my list is there's gonna be dumb high rarity one of that either I have or we both have that just shouldn't exist. First off, lose one turn. A card I played not because it isn't good, but because I have some level of self-respect.
Too many words. Glad it's banned so I don't have to read it and comprehend it.
So true.
I guess since we're banning some random high rarity shit, I am going to make the executive decision now that I am the only Red Dragon Archfiend gamer. Goodbye,
No.
Scarlights.
Yeah, it had to happen. I cannot believe how little Scarlight did this season, by the way. Like,
It's
I
so
had plenty of
funny.
opportunities to summon it. There's so many fucking
There
vanillas!
were a lot of vanillas and a lot of pendulum monsters too, which doesn't feel that good to destroy. It's really
life sucks.
this season represented a huge jump in the power level where destroying became less special. But it would be really good in the Mega Ban match.
Yeah. And you know what's still good? A card that doesn't just destroy, but also negates. As sad as I am, I didn't get to summon it, because it's real cool. We can't keep Crystal Wing. Like, we cannot have Crystal Wing going forward. There are actual tuners in the frames there.
Crystal Wing, I'm glad that I summoned it in the stupidest way possible before we say goodbye to it, but, very, very silly card that's gotta go. And then, Sophie, I know it might seem like I'm targeting your synchro pool enough, but in fairness to you, your synchro pool is crazy. For example,
it's unbelievable.
I'm gonna ban Coral Dragon now, and you still just have 2 good generic 6s. My ass is stuck on Iron Chain Dragon, goddammit! Iron Chain Dragon wasn't even that bad this season, because half the mills would have been pendulum monsters, but past this point, no, I need to fucking find a new one.
Yeah, it's not quite as good as Coral Dragon. Gotta be said.
Oh boy. Oh, this thing's a fucking tuner. I forget about that all the time.
It's so silly.
It's so funny.
Okay, a couple other big crazy things. I don't know if you got a Block Dragon, but I got a Block Dragon. And I really just think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a better place when Block Dragon is not in it.
I actually, lost a Block Dragon when I re-rolled, so you were the only one with a Block Dragon.
Amazing.
But I appreciate the gesture. I'm gonna do a little bit of future proofing. There are certain cards that Konami truly should have just banned when they invented Link monsters, and they did not, and it ruined the format for a little bit. First of all, Gofu. Is this a fucking black? Yeah, it's a fucking Blackwing. It's always a goddamn Blackwing.
And that guy was way up on my list. Pretty mid-card now. As soon as you get links, it just reads, do everything, kill God.
They could have at least, like, errated it somehow to be like, oh, you can't link summon with them, or...
I think it's much funnier to not let Blackwings have nice things, personally. Alright, one more broken one of that I know I have. I don't think you do, but, Zodiac Barrage is a card that, even if, I don't have great zoo payoffs, is still, like, Barrage Summon Ratpier is still just, like, a bunch of free material with Trackanine and stuff, so...
I will follow that up by banning Ratpier, because I have the playset of it.
The rat!
Which is, like, I feel as though there are things I could theoretically do with that are degenerate. Like, this card is just so free.
It's really good. Cool. Now, I can't think of a good connection for this. I'm banning Fairy Tale Snow, though. We played it 0 times, but if we ever get to play it 1 time,
I think 0
Jesus fucking Christ.
0 is the correct number of times to play Fairy Tale Snow.
This card is ungodly.
And I will follow that up by doing my other wonderful future-proofing thing, Tomahawk. Galaxy Tomahawk, to be specific.
Alright, I'm gonna follow that up with another Xyz. In the vein of Snow, a card we never played, and I hope we never will. A little fellow by the name of True King of All Calamities. I did have a deck I was considering playing that ran Deskbot 9 and a bunch of garbage level 9 to summon this. But it wasn't quite consistent enough.
That is
but
really
this,
funny, though. I will give you that.
yeah, like this card, in effect, just reads win the game most of the time. It is so dog shit.
Speaking of random high rarity shit, I am going to ban Masterpiece. I am going to not let you keep that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hope that
yeah.
I hope this doesn't make our friendship awkward.
No, I mean, like, Masterpiece is cool. But the problem is you have to draw it, and you just never draw it, is the thing about this card. On a related note, I'm also gonna ban Metaltron.
Okay, I can't be mad about this. I summoned
That
it
was
and did the funny
stinky.
thing.
You did.
Rip that. So I guess we should do just a little bit of proofing for the Mega Ban match. I am going to ban Mighty Slugger.
At long last, dude has not been touched for weeks. And gets remembered just to die.
As he fucking deserves.
Yeah. This is kind of a combination of Mega Band stuff, but also future proofing, because I think this deck could make a pretty solid Link engine, and again, I want to see new stuff. Scum, Malabranch of the Burning Abyss.
Rip. Yeah, these cards are still quite solid, and I will follow that up by banning the one that searches from the deck.
That's a graph.
Yeah. Here is a graph of Burning Abyss's playability in DPT. It is not the best.
So true. We could ban CO2, but fucking draw it, idiot. That's what I have to say.
truly don't think there are enough Burning Abysses remaining.
Agreed. Like, CO is literally the only one that does anything.
Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
that's talking shit about Farfa.
And I will continue to do so. So moving on. I guess we're gonna move on, to category 2 bullshit. By which I mean I'm shooting every Amorphage left in the format.
Yeah, let's just, like, do that really quick.
Yeah, because like, what are the ones we actually own? I have 4 written down that I know I own.
Greed, Gluttony,
Envy,
Envy,
Lechery.
Wrath. And then
Yeah.
whose turn is it? I banned the graph, so...
So then me, you, me. So, it's you up next.
Sophie, I gotta do it. I simply have to do it. I love him, you love him, but we gotta say goodbye to King of the Feral Imps.
No, my liege!
So, card that was very mid in the Zexal era, you and me with our singleton fucking Kage to Kages. But after a certain point, if you have any reptiles, it's just free advantage forever.
So sad. I love the boy, but you know what? He got to have his moment in the sun. Our king. Very proud.
We are the Feral Imps to which he is king.
Yeah. So to keep up with the rank 4 train, so this is a card that I've had 2 of for a lot of the season that's done basically nothing. But that's only because I didn't happen to pull cards that work with it. So I will be banning Trap Tricks for Flasia, because there are more trap holes than brains, and if I ever pull one of them, this card just goes ungodly hard.
Yeah, for example, if you had pulled, like, Floodgate Trap Hole, this would have been, like, fucking insufferable.
Oh yeah.
I am going to go ahead and ban Magic Drain out of a card that we have seen played a fair bit.
Very
it had
silly.
a moment in the Zexal era. In the Arc V era. It's got to be said.
It did. Probably not going to be as necessary going forward anyway, now that pendulums are getting shit and pissed on by Konami.
As one does.
As one does. Next up, kill good card. You know what card is good? Draco Face Off.
Sure. For sure. Okay, I guess that means I don't need to ban your Drake Overlord guy.
Yeah, he don't do shit.
Yeah, he is literally just a vehicle for this. Sophie, you know me. I gotta throw in a salt ban or two.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe that you have beaten me with this card in two separate games, once in DM and once in Arc V. But I am not going to
Yes.
lose to Hino Kagutsuchi again.
Yes. This is my greatest achievement.
Oh no, just agonizing.
Oh.
This is the worst.
He's right there in the second row.
I found it.
Oh, my
Again.
beautiful boy with disgustingly coiled muscles.
What did I miss tonight? I mean, you're looking at it. These are all the cards we've banned so far.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, very optimal. We're starting to get to the
Yeah.
point where a lot of the cards we ban are cards that are like banned currently, which is interesting.
Yeah. I was like, you did miss us almost getting a divorce over kaijus. That did happen.
Patson was the marriage council. It was a whole thing.
Patson saved us. Amazing. Alright. Class, I'm about to do a ban that makes me very sad. Because I do like this deck. But unfortunately, Luna Light Tiger is a very silly and goofy card that I think in Vrains we start getting stuff to let us loop, and we probably should not have it.
Yeah, I fuck with that opinion, and I will follow that up by banning Luna Light Cat Dancer. Cat Dancer, that's the one. That's the one
Meow.
that actually does things. Cat Girl's
Yeah.
got to shine against the best deck in all of RV.
Yeah.
What can
Oh
you
man,
say?
I gotta ban the BRS ritual. You're right.
No, don't do that, please!
I'm not doing that. I'm
Okay.
not.
Okay. You gotta leave something open for the Mega Man.
True. Here's the thing I'm not gonna though. One of just the best generic pendulum cards that we somehow never played, despite being at common. I will be banning Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm. Like the card literally just says, just fuck it, just summon this. Who cares?
Have never read this card before.
The card does just say if this card is in your graveyard, you can summon it.
Oh. Well, it's not supposed to go to the graveyard because it's a pendulum monster.
Yeah, there are ways to do it though.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm sure it has been looped by smarter individuals.
No, this card is the card has been played in every pendulum deck since it came out forever, and I'm sure there's some way we could have gotten it, but
yeah, I'm not banning this card because I think it is going to be a Vrains Destroyer. I'm banning this card because I think it is going to solo Mega Ban format. First of the Dragons.
let's go! Oh, that's beautiful. I do want to hit Shadows just a tiny bit. Like, they don't do much without the fusions, but I am still going to ban Dragon. Just because it's a good Shadow card, and it also just has two generically good effects in any deck that can make use of it.
It's a Gravekeeper's Guard. You know how we feel about Gravekeeper's Guard.
You know how
over
we
here.
feel about Gravekeeper's Guards.
Let's see, where do we want to go next? So speaking of cards that haven't been in vogue for quite a while, but could make life interesting over the course of the Mega Ban match, I'm gonna ban Battle Guard Howling.
Yo!
It's been a minute, hasn't it? You seemed so overwhelming during those first 2 or 3 matches, and then, oh, look how far we've come, baby.
Look how far we've come. Speaking of how far we've come, we've played a lot of good pendulums. I'm gonna ban one from one of the mid pendulum decks. I'm gonna ban Zephraniu, Secret of the Yangzang.
This is
Just
actually,
because if I have to play against Zephyra again, I'll be unhappy.
I mean, this is reasonable because there was like some decent Zephyra support in the very last set. Like I didn't get the Zephyrath one, but Zephyra War is removal for the archetype, and Zephyra Providence is just an easy way to search it out. So this would have been a legitimate Mega Ban option. I am going to ban another rank 4. This is a big time Mega Ban match rather than the future because this is card is quite dog shit under MR4. However, we are gonna ban number 80 Rhapsody in Berserk because it has multiple
Astounding.
times been used as a win condition.
Astounding, amazing, incredible, etc., etc. Alright. I'm gonna do a little more future-proofing. Just banning cards that are vaguely annoying. Number 1, Dragon's Bind, which is kind of a conditional floodgate, but under those conditions, it's just what it is. It's like Vanity's emptiness. It's just Vanity's emptiness.
Yeah, that's gross. Don't like that. Don't appreciate that. I am going to go ahead and ban Deskbot 04. We didn't get to see this archetype play out too much, but Deskbot 04 is a very strong card.
Yeah, this is the card I was thinking about, because I was like, will this card just win the Mega Ban instantly? And the answer is, or like the post-Mega Ban match, and the answer is probably yes.
Yeah.
Very sad. We love Deskbots, but you know, it is what it is. Next up in my anti-bullshit escapade, I'm just gonna ban Artifact Lancia. It's not that generic. It's a side card against banished decks. But by that I mean it's a side card that reads, if your opponent's deck has to banish, kill them into the sun. Just
Yeah,
rip
for
your
sure.
dick off.
Do we have Drollin Lockbird at this point?
Oh yeah, Joel's been out. It's in 5Ds.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna ban Droll. Let's do it.
That's fair. Joel is a card that, at least right now in Constructed, you can argue is necessary, but in Sealed, we probably shouldn't have combo decks competent enough to, necessitate it.
Yeah.
And you really don't want Droll to be necessary. It's the thing about the game of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, that's my feeling about kaijus.
Alright, what next?
We're getting down to the wire. We're getting down to the
Yeah,
last
we really
few.
are. Alright, here's a question for you. Just do a bit of democracy. How do we feel about Majesto Paladin? Because I don't know that I care about it.
I don't think it does a whole lot.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Use your extra monster zone to search one pendulum? Cool.
That's one of the things I do like about pendulums is that making Xyzs is there's a genuine downside because it gets your guys into the graveyard. So Majester Paladin, you're essentially going -2, you're losing some resources you would have in the face of extra deck to get one more guy in a format where we've banned all the really good pendulum monsters.
Yeah.
And then after MR4, it's like, who cares?
Yeah. Alright, we'll not touch that then. I think in that case, little bit of a weird one, but I am gonna ban True King Lysosogem the Disaster. Which is probably about the best True King. Earth is a common attribute, and, it's not that good, but extra deck rips are so fucking obnoxious.
This is 100% true.
This might just be PTSD from Kashira, but you know.
No, I think in Sealed it makes a lot of sense because we're not always going to have 15 great cards in our extra deck. Sometimes that's really, really gonna fuck us up. I suppose I should hit Spiral a little bit just because it might be a bit too good for Megaban. Let's go ahead and ban Spiral Tough.
Yeah, that is not a bad one. It's unfortunate. I wanted to play this deck so bad, because, the thing about Spiral is that it's really cool when it's played as, a control deck, which has never happened in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Double Helix came out, and the best way to play it became stupid, fuck off, turn 1, pseudo FTK.
Oh, dear.
Which is very annoying. Alright, so I think this is, maybe the most Mega Ban specific hit. I'm gonna be so real with you, I want to hit one more Ignite.
Please, my babies.
I'm hitting one more Ignite, and you cannot stop me, and it's gonna be Gallant, because it's the biggest one left in the format.
Oh my god. That also makes the scale math even worse, because Gallant was one of their few remaining low scales.
That is the idea.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, that makes me sad. I guess I will go ahead and follow that up by, I am banning Mind Over Matter. I am very clever, very proud of you for thinking of this. Never again.
Oh, amazing. I am proud of this one. There's one more card I was considering banning because it's maybe like too good with links, but like it's really funny, so I don't want to, so we're not doing that. You know, I think I'm just gonna ban Unwavering Bond. I don't know if you had this, but it is just a counter trap that says fuck you pendulums, and it's not like pendulums need more fuck you going forward.
Yeah. Did we do 2 in a row at one point? Because I feel like I should have the last ban.
Yeah. Either way, listen, you know what my last ban's gonna be that that I might have snuck into here, right? Like, it's not like a relevant card. But I'm gonna be banning it. I hope you know.
Tell the people what you are banning.
Folks. Dragon Dwelling in the Cave cannot stand alone as cards I've banned just because I got mad about them. I'm banning Sphere Karibo.
Yeah!
Fuck you and your stupid ball-shaped dingus.
Sophie fears the sphere, folks.
Mm-hmm.
She fucking fears the sphere.
Oh, wait, no, I fully do see it. It's the Franyu and Dragon's Bind. I fully did just ban 2 cards in a row and we didn't notice.
Who cares?
That's what happened.
It's all good.
Okay, Sphere Karibo had to die.
Sophie apparently cheating art confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, yeah, I guess the card that is left that I care the most about banning for Mega Ban is Phantasm City.
Yes! Oh, I'm so happy.
It's a card that just generates endlessly guys
I will
and
say,
trap cards.
I need to say, I'm pretty sure this card is unfucking playable without set rotation, because if you don't draw the 2 of... I only have 2 copies. I just lose.
Oh! If you only have 2 copies, I might actually ban something else. Let me double check that.
Yeah.
And then is there anything else that we're kind of forgetting at this point? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stick with my guns. I am going to ban Spiral Super Agent.
No!
That's what I meant by sticking with
funny
my
little
guns.
guys.
We're gonna just murder the spirals right now.
Funny little boys.
Are we forgetting anything? Is there anything
Probably.
that's gonna ruin our lives later?
I'm sure, but I haven't written it down. That means it's not real.
Okay, so that is going to be the Mega Ban. Now, Sophie is gonna go live at twitch.tv/Sophie apparently. I am going to hit a timer for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and we will have that amount of time to brew.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those of you not bound by such binaries, that's not the right scene, hold up. Hi! I assume you all know why we're here. We're cooking for DPT. Jess and I just banned 10 billion cards, and now I have to build a deck in our new funny little format, to go beat her up and win the goddamn season.
So, we cannot use any of these cards. We have to build something. So here's my first thought, chat. Let's sort this shit by zombies.
Chat, first things first, let me talk about the options we have. Probably the most obvious thing in the format is just Pendulum Pile. We have banned a decent number of Pendulum, but there's still enough generic scales. You can just put 40 Pendulums into a pile and that maybe wins the game. I'm not sure I want to do that though. So here are the thoughts I have. My number 1, and probably one of the best options, is Raid Raptor. I have been wanting to play this the whole season, and it's definitely not a terrible one. The fact that the only Raid Raptor rank 4 we have is 3 materials is awkward, but there are ways we can work around that, unfortunately. There have been a lot of rank 4 hits, but there's still potentially something we can do with this, because we do have a decent number of rank ups. Other possibilities. DD is completely unhit, and this is a pretty reasonable engine. We have triple Kepler. We have Swirl Slimes and Necro Slimes to just go into a bunch of beetles. We also have, importantly, a Dark Contract with the Witch is one of the best removal spells in the format. And we also have Gate, so the deck is pretty consistent. This is at least an engine we'll definitely want to think about playing. I want to play Infernoid so bad. Like, we almost have enough stuff to do it, I just don't think it's quite good enough.
Okay, so Scapegoat and Unizombie feels like a kind of fun place to start. So let's actually take a look and see what Synchro Zombie in this format looks like. Ooh, you know what's funny too, chat? Baxia is still legal. I don't know if there's anything we can do with that, but it is quite funny. We have a fair few Shiranui cards. Okay, so I think Shiranui plus the assorted zombie tuners we have represents a pretty good starting engine to work with.
Here's the thing, chat. What I really want to do is play Deskbot. Right, now we did ban 4, which is a big problem, but I kind of want to do this. And really why I want to do this is I want to play Earth Machines, because we have Revolving Switchyard. And Revolving Switchyard, combined with Daracrane, gives us a way to kind of reliably make Super Dora, even though there's barely level 10s in the format, and I cannot think of anything we could do that would be more disrespectful than beating Jess to win the season with trains. Chat, I see you judging me. I see you. Let's see how viable this is without Deskbot 4.
Folks, what if we played King of the Skull Servant despite having no copies of Vanilla Skull Servant? Would that be stupid? Cause I kinda wanna do it. Oh, Beast of the Pharaoh is also good. I worry that this isn't going to be the best content in the world. We really have gotten to the point in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I'm just reading a whole lot of cards. In order to understand what's going on.
We're starving for season wins? Keep starving, buddy. Yeah, cause Daracrane just requires an Earth Machine to be summoned. It is very sad how hard Super Heavy Samurais block you, or like lock you, by the way. I would love to play Super Heavy Despots, but you just cannot do it. Exactly, Patson. Who pays attention to the records? What the people want is to watch someone play dog shit. The people want to watch someone do their best Icarus impression, fly too close to the proverbial sun, and get burned up in a fiery ball of death.
What does the deck look like if I fuck around and just play the whites? Okay, so first question, is this deck a terrible idea? Let's do some test hands. Maybe. Biggest problem is getting two of them on the field at the same time, but like, if we get a Beast of the Pharaoh into rotation, it's pretty good. Okay, we need a couple needlebug nests in this to make it quicker, first of all.
Like, are there anywhere near enough Earth Machines? We could play Blue Brawler, hold up. Now the real question is, can we play Ancient Gear? Oh god no, this is unplayable, there's just no good monsters. There's just not a single good Ancient Gear monster except exactly Hunting Hound. Yeah, I mean, Soul Piercer's good, but it has to equip to an onboard Super Heavy, which isn't good. Do the Deskbot Pendulums lock you? They do, that really sucks. So this is the build I was considering playing. That's essentially Super Dora / Calamities Turbo. Obviously we aren't playing all this stuff now because Calamities no longer exists. But it's a decent base for some kind of Earth Machine. Don't WTF me, June, come on.
So Pum Princess is still legal, right? Yeah, but we still have Twister, so it's not really something to super duper worry about. And see, this hand is great. This hand is like really good. Okay. Actually, the Skull Servant without Skull Servant is probably not the direction. Fuck it. Bacon Saver is good. It's a zombie type, we can send it. Yeah, Limit Reverse in this deck that can send shit to graveyard so easy is like really good. LOB Common Incredible. Skull Servant's a fucking common that neither Sophie nor I ever managed to find. I would literally consider Pump Princess if it had 0 defense and had interactions with more cards in the deck, but alas, alack.
So we take out every banned card, and I'm noticing we now barely have a deck. I don't even own any copies of Machine Dupe. We are a 0 Machine Dupe gamer. God, I am literally gonna throw the only season I've had a chance of winning in fucking forever. I'm literally just gonna throw this. Yeah, this is I might need to cut some of these stupid exceeds because we do actually have a lot of synchro access. Just to add in Hulk, that is true.
I almost think we play White Princess anyway because it is a very silly form of kind of battle protection. It's a 0 defense monster that immediately puts itself into the graveyard. I mean, like, this is pretty good, right? We do need to protect the Unizombie from this position. I guess we can do other plays, but that's not terrible. Ooh, with this deck, we are 1,000,000% playing Formula Synchron.
Alright, we're gonna do a couple of test hands with this. I mean, this hand's crazy. We opened 0-3. We go revolving, we pitch the base. That gets us Derricrane. We go summon 3. Chainlink 1-3, Chainlink 2, Derricrane. Re-summon 2. Activate 2, we want to grab a low scale for next turn. Actually, no, we just want to grab another 3. We can just get another 3. And then we just Galaxy Queen's Light. Make all of my monsters level 10. We just, we just overlay for Super Dora.
I think this is the direction we're going in, chat. I like this kind of zombie synchro pile. These Shiranuis, plus Scapegoats, plus Unizombies, plus my good dear friend Bacon Saver. The big thing that I want to massage is the extra deck, because I think space is going to be a problem in this deck. So Omnitrix gets to be here. That's our generic 5. Thank the Lord we've got a couple of 6s to go around. I guess we do have a lot of tuners floating around, don't we? I feel like there are a lot of opportunities we can summon Tyrant, Red Dragon, Archfiend as a high-end fucko. I guess we don't have a generic 7 yet. What would we remove for a generic 7? Probably the second Leo. We have a lot going on. Even though we don't have a great 7, it's probably good just to have for math, maybe? Yeah, I am starting to like this deck. I feel a little bit ill prepared for it just in the fact that, like, I haven't had a chance to test the Shiranuis extensively. But this deck does a lot of things I want it to do.
We only have one 0-0-1. Yeah, I feel like I never really want to draw 0-0-1. I'll just grab it off 0-3. Alright, this hand is unplayable. We found the downside of this deck. This hand does absolutely nothing. Even if I'm going second, that's so bad. Folks, we are doing one of the most cope things I've ever done in my life. We are just gonna play a super heavy samurai package of the cards that work with spell traps and graves. We are just gonna be normal summoning Soul Piercer. Like, this is fully the plan. We play the one of Scales. This is just a revive on normal summon, which isn't bad. This is maybe one of the worst ideas I've had, I'll be honest. But it inexplicably is the one we are playing.
It is 18 minutes left on the clock, and I am liking what this deck is looking like. At this point, I think we're just filling out the side deck. The side deck, not the side deck. Maybe we do put Vampire Vamp in main. Okay, let's take a look at this, the 10. Oh yeah, because it's just the one. You know what? Fuck it. Vampire Vamp is part of the equation. I kind of think that's it, folks. In terms of mega bans, this is the most complex deck I've ever built for one of the post-mega ban matches. Even though we banned a shitload of cards, the power level of the format is still relatively high. Like, we are consistently summoning synchro monsters with this deck, probably. It's just a matter of, like, whether or not Sophie has, like, something stronger to summon or can do enough interrupting. I think we're in a good spot given that like my cards specifically, like when it goes off, likes having things banished. We can actually get things back from the banish zone. So I think we have a decent spread of like not getting fucked by different forms of removal. The biggest thing is whether or not Sophie has like removal of her scapegoats if we're at a point where like I can expect flip effects to go off, but fuck it, we ball.
This is Tone 1 Super Dora. You know, casual Tone 1 Super Dora. This one is not very good. But the thing is, Ruffy and Railcall set 2 is like a fine opening. It's not like the worst. Aw, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I think this is it. I think this is the decision we're making. I'm pretty confident we should not. I should just be playing like a pendulum pile and trying to win this, but... Look, at this point, I've lost the first 4 out of 7 seasons. I'm guaranteed I'm not going to end up ahead in the whole series when this is all over. So if I'm gonna win a season, we might as well try to flex as hard as humanly possible. I think that's where we're at. Yeah, like, this hand's like fine. This hand has 0-3 in it, which means it's like pretty good. I'm gonna call this good enough. We may have made bad choices today here, folks, but let no one say we haven't made a choice. Alright, I'm gonna go raid Jess. We are gonna hop back over to the Discord, and we are gonna see what happens. We are gonna see if I get away with this bullshit.
Alright, I will say this, Sophie. I think this is the least confident I've ever been in a Megaban deck I've built, insofar as, like, every other time I've rolled up to Megaban, I have essentially built, like, a dummy deck for babies with, like, cards that, like, do a very specific stupid thing because that is all that is remaining in the format. But even with banning 75 cards in this situation, I found that, like, there are combos. There are combinations. I read multiple new cards. There are multiple cards in this deck that I have never played before in my life. And, like, usually when I roll up to one of these games, I've, like, thrown one of my decks into, like, Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution just to, like, have the combos in my hand. And I'm feeling a little bit naked not having done any of that and, like, having cards that, like, actually do things. It's quite strange.
First of all, you know, wish you were more than a little naked, but, you know. Second of all...
Sure!
No, this one's gonna be fun. Like I said, there are so many decks in this format. There are a bunch of things I was considering. And, like, obviously, this is my chance to finally win a season. I've lost 4 in a row. Like, I really want to get one. But I've made a decision. And the decision I've made is that if I'm gonna win, I'm gonna do it in the least respectful way possible. And that's what I've built for. So let's see if I can pull it off.
Holy fucking shit.
No!
Well, I guess we're going first then. GL and HF.
You as well.
This is a strange one. It's gotta be sad.
This one's not amazing. Oh, but it could be worse.
Yeah, so I guess what we're going to do is normal summon Shiranui Smith.
Yo! I forgot these cards existed.
You know, we're gaming just a little bit. We're gaming just a little bit.
Holy moly. Okay. Oh! Well, that draw makes things a whole goddamn lot better, doesn't it? I will normal summon Deskbot 3.
Alright.
Wah!
You got it.
You know the drill. We're gonna go 3 summon 2. 2 effect on summon. We'll search a Deskbot.
You got it.
We're just gonna grab another Deskbot 3.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how are we in terms of attack? So 2 is buffing this guy by 500, and then 3 can buff itself with its own effect. Yeah, so we'll just do this. I'll go battle, I'm gonna try to just hit your guy.
I suppose we will go ahead and activate Shiranui style Swallows Slash. Turns out this archetype has an Icarus attack, so we're just going to clear the board and then banish one of my guys from my deck.
That's really fucking good.
It's not bad. It's got to be said.
It is not.
Having some main deck removal is very, very nice. I guess it'll be Shiranui Samurai.
Yup. Oh, that's slick. You gonna do anything?
Oh my god! Holy shit! I was always like, there's no way I'll have like ways to like resolve this effect, but holy fuck, I'm a gamer.
You are literally gaming.
Holy shit! That worked out so much better than I thought it would.
These cards are good. But I have another card in my hand that's also pretty good. Jess, let me clarify what I mean about disrespect. I mean that if I'm gonna win this season, I want to win it by doing what you could not do yourself. I want to activate Revolving Switchyard.
I mean, like, how can I possibly be mad about this?
We're gonna go Switchyard effect. I'm gonna pitch Blue Brawler.
No, and you actually have cards! You actually have targets!
I'm gonna add Heavy Freight Crane, Dara Crane to my hand. Your life fucking ends 1 turn from now.
Oh my god. That's really fucking funny. Unfortunately, I don't have much to do about it.
You're goddamn right.
God.
That's goddamn right.
Holy fucking shit. I'm like... Ooh, this is a fever dream. Let's just try to attack directly.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, just, be gentle a little bit.
You better not be bluffing another fucking Swallow Slash back there. But either way, we are fucking going for it. Normal Despot 3.
You got it.
Chain Link 1-3. Chain Link 2 Dara Crane.
Oh my god, they're just all Earth machines.
They sure are. I'll summon Dara Crane from hand.
God, I'm so happy, Sophie.
I'll summon 01 from deck. Because I summoned a level 10 Earth machine, I will activate the effect of Revolving Switchyard.
Yes, absolutely. Please do.
And from my deck, I will summon an Earth machine and make it level 10. I will summon Ruffian Railcar.
Okay.
And now, I will overlay my level 10 Ruffian Railcar and level 10 Dara Crane. Come forth, the greatest of the trains! Number 81, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Superior Dora.
This card went toe-to-toe with Tearlament when Tearlament was good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bet you missed those kaijus now, motherfucker.
Oh, well, we'll talk about the side deck.
I'm
I'm shitting and pissing.
As
you don't
should
do
be.
damage this turn, but you can.
But I can fucking murder this guy.
Yeah, sure.
And I am poking you for 0 with 03, just so you know.
I will go ahead and type 0 into the life point counter. It didn't make a sound.
Excellent. And I suppose I will go to the end phase now.
Okay.
That was a pretty decent turn, I think.
We're still not quite finding what we need to. It's gotta be said. I built this deck a certain way, and by a certain way, I mean with 6 tuners. Actually, yeah, okay. I see it. And by I see it, I mean pass.
I see. End phase, we're gonna go Super Dora target itself.
Yeah.
Great. Still in end phase. Ruffian Railcar effect.
Yeah.
That sure was sent to grave this turn, so I will absolutely be adding Derek Rain.
I love Ruffian Railcar so much. He's my little baby.
Standby main.
You got it.
We gotta clear up zones just a little. So we're gonna synchro summon. High speed ride puzzle.
Yeah, sure. This, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game.
I guess we want to deal damage, so we'll go battle first here. Battle.
At battle phase, we'll go limit reverse.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I'll attack with puzzle.
Shiranui style Samsara.
Oh.
We're going to
Oh, that's so
banish.
cute.
It is cute. This deck is so fucking cute. I'm even without the tuners, these are cute guys.
Unfortunately, I am going to chain Twist of a Samsara.
Oh, well, fuck me.
So, 13?
13 goes through.
I will attempt to go 32.
I mean, we'll attempt a Poseidon wave, I guess.
Oh, that's fine.
Cool. No,
And now main phase
seems
2.
like a great time to use your Derek Rain, actually.
I will normal summon Deskbot 2.
Cool.
Effect of Derek Rain. Effect of Revolving Switchyard. Special Ruffian Railcar. Exceed summon. Number 81 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Superior Dora.
Alright, so, just to clarify, these are quick effect, cannot be destroyed by anything that also pop one of my cards.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. You can destroy them by battle. It's fine.
Very true. Very, very true and real.
Yeah. Choo choo.
Oh my fucking god. I mean, you have the nuts. I don't know what to say.
The Deskbot 3 top deck with my card for turn 1, it saved the fuck out of that hand. Like, I cannot tell you how much it saved that hand.
Oh my god.
You know, Shiranui is not exactly what I was citing for. I will not lie to you.
Ooh, what did you think it was gonna be?
I mean, I wasn't thinking that hard, but not this.
Alright, alright, alright. We're still going first.
Okay, okay. This is,
Interesting.
a strange one.
It's just gonna be a set one and pass.
Okay. So this hand right now does nothing, but proceeds to do everything if we draw... Unnormal summon! Revolving Switchyard.
Yeah.
Blue Brawler. Effect of Derek Rain.
Holy fucking... I mean, you know...
What can I say? When you're good, you're good.
Oh,
Effect of Switchyard.
Yeah.
Wait, oh my god. Also, I activated Blue Brawler's effect to put it in defense position. Because I'm allowed to do that. Holy shit.
Can I say no since we're in the finals?
Come on, there's been so much cheating this season. We can't stop now.
Sure, whatever.
When the Dora is super.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Super Dora.
I'm so glad you attacked this rather than pop it. It's Scapegoat.
Oh no! Yo! Incidentally, this is the other card. I was like, do we have to ban this in Link Era? Like, is this too good?
It really depends on, like, if we're doing flip summons, if we're making it to that phase often.
Yeah, and really, I think the answer is that, like, it might be good, and if it is, that is incredibly funny.
That's
So
true.
we aren't banning it. Alright, I'll set 2 and pass. Please don't Thunder King me.
I mean, like, the
No!
side deck is real. You're the reason that this guy survived. You are.
And you know what? This is better than the game just ending of Dora winning the game, I think.
Yeah, but like, getting stumped by trains in a 2-0 would be really, really funny. We're not quite there yet, though.
I mean, you still might. I'm getting another Dare Crane at end phase, buddy.
Alright, so since I'm not stupid, I summoned 3 tokens rather than 4.
Correct.
Okay, I see the vision. It's very funny. Sophie, we are going to White Princess.
Yo!
I mean, I'm gonna be so real with you. I unfortunately am not playing like King of the Skull Servant. I really considered playing it, even though I didn't pull a single copy of Skull Servant.
Oh my god.
But we're
Dude,
just
this fucking owns the kaiju. Jesus.
But we are fully playing like this card just. Because this is a zombie deck that summons zombies from the graveyard that have 0 defense, this is just a battle trick that is special summonable by some means.
God, I love White Princess. This card was like a good hand trap in Duel Links for a while.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
And then we are going to normal summon Shiranui Spirit Master, declare effect, Shiranui Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think this is fully worth it to do this. We're going to declare Shiranui Samurai, banish this Scapegoat. So now it gains 600, and then if it attacks a monster, it's battle after damage calc.
And banish my guys.
So we'll go to battle phase, and we'll try to banish Blue Brawler.
That's fine.
And take out the Kaiju.
And on this attack, I'll activate another Duel Links staple that I remembered existed after we did the Mega Ban. Super Rush Headlong, target Thunder Strike, declare fire.
Sure, that's... So this is essentially Michizure, how this works. Oh, at the
It's
start
part of the damage step, so my guy does not die.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of interesting for me and my life.
That was the hope.
So
yeah, that pops the Spirit Master.
Cool. Alright, main phase 2. And yeah, I guess we're just setting 1, and we maybe have to beat a guy again? We're gonna find out.
We might, so this goes back. Hey, why is there not a reset button to just set a monster back to its original stats? Can you answer that?
That's a really good question.
End phase Ruffy and Velcor.
I love that we are ending this on 0 Pendulum Monsters. Listen, we're tired. We just want to play our funny little guys.
Listen, we're bringing it full circle, you know? Ending how we started. Okay.
Yeah, ending how we started. No Pendulum Monsters and Sophie kicking my ass.
Any normal summon does it. And we didn't draw a normal summon.
Yeah, you can Revolving Switchyard it, but then you can't do the other Revolving Switchyard effect.
I mean, I can search another Dare Crane, and then I have 2 Dare Cranes in hand. Cool.
Oh, you don't have... Because you don't have the Night Express Knight.
Nope, I do not.
Yeah. You had to commit to play this deck. I'm so... I cannot impress enough upon you how much this is not disrespect. This is how I wanted to lose the season. Okay, so...
valid. I'll try to attack with Thunder King.
Declare the effect again. Does that get me anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it did go back down to normal attack at the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, you know what? We'll declare it again, and then...
Oh, this is actually not
Wait,
bad.
actually, this does just banish it, doesn't it?
Oh, this is actually really good.
Yeah!
What the fuck?
Okay. Samurai is a good card, what the fuck? I'll lose it here, but I'm gonna take 900.
Yup, that banishes the Thunder Strike too.
Cool.
And Alright, listen, I'll say it because I know you haven't played this deck. Please read Spirit Master.
Oh! Well, this is actually the saddest part of the duel. I love Revolving Switchyard. It's top 3 favorite cards of all time. I hate...
So valid.
The shed is where the trains go to sleep!
They're
I'm
having a sleepy
destroying their
time.
home!
I know, it is pretty cruel of you. Actually, I'm setting one.
We're gonna Needlebug Nest.
Ah! How has this card come up so many times? We didn't hit a tuna. Love that for me.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. It's just gonna be set 1 and pass.
Oh man, this has been such a... I'll tell you after my hand after the game. This has been such a weird fucking draw. But we are literally just chilling.
I am going to use my, Samsara to try to shuffle 2 to draw 1.
Ghost. Oh god, this deck is so fucking sick.
I love this. I was very happy about this deck. I'm not gonna
both
lie.
of these decks are so goddamn cool.
This is a really good, finale.
Honestly.
Stand by main. That's good, but it doesn't do anything right this second. That's fine, that's fine. We're just gonna leave it.
God, that is so funny and would be really crazy in any situation except exactly this one.
Alright, I think we might finally be there.
No.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So first of all, we're gonna flip summon Scapegoat no effect.
Okay, we're balling.
Limit reverse, target Smith.
Oh, we are giga balling.
I would like to synchro together every single card in on my field.
Okay, let's go.
And I am going to synchro summon Shiranui Shogun Saga.
Okay, so a lot of effects are about to happen here. Jesus.
Yeah. So first of all, it is going to be Smith, and we're gonna add a card from deck to hand, and then Shogun Saga. This is what I meant. This card, I am so like out of my element with this deck because the cards do things. This is post us banning 75 cards.
Yeah, things are happening.
So we can banish a zombie-type monster from the graveyard and gain that much attack. And then we can banish Samurai, which is about to also resolve.
Yeah. But I have something to activate too on the Shogun Saga summon as Chain Link 3.
Make it more complicated.
Oh no, Jess. Let me tell ya. Your joy will also be your demise of the land.
Yeah, okay.
I activate Revolving Switchyard.
I mean, this just brings me more joy. My favorite card is on the field. We're gonna keep resolving shit. It's gonna be adding a card from deck to hand with Smith. We'll just grab Swallow Sash.
Oh my god, you can add card. Oh Jesus!
So we have that. We declare the Shiranui Samurai to add 1 from graveyard to hand, and Spirit Master seems pretty good.
Not a bad one.
And we haven't normal summoned yet. And then Sophie, I am not gonna summon the Spirit Master just yet. Instead, I am so fucking happy to introduce you to my other tuner, Unizombie, University of Zombie.
Oh, I forgot this card was in the format. This card's fucking crazy.
We're going to declare the effect. So monsters can't attack except for zombie monsters. Everything is a zombie monster. Oh, also, this has 4,800.
It surely does.
The Unizombie will send something from my deck to my graveyard, and Sophie? The zombie I'm gonna be sending is Vacant Saver.
All of our time. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, amazing! Just
I.
astounding.
Okay. I think this is as far as we can go for now, but like.
I mean, fucking ow.
Holy shit. And okay, so we have Bacon Saver and Swallow Sash as interruptions. A Shogun Saga has a kind of a floating effect, but it's not that impressive, so
Yeah.
it's mainly
The
just like
worst
the other
floating
stuff.
effect you've ever seen.
Yeah. If only one of the
Okay. Any normal summon. Okay. Okay. How the fuck do we not lose to the trap card immediately? The answer is I'm really not sure. Alright, to start off, I'm gonna scale Symphonic Warrior Guitar.
Yeah, okay.
We are gonna declare guitar. I'm gonna pitch the third copy of Switchyard.
Yeah, you got it.
And we are gonna summon...
This is those billionaires who buy too much property and just leave it empty. You have
Yeah.
too many sheds.
They also buy a sentient microphone, is what they love to do.
You got
Cool.
it.
So I have 2 normal summons now. Let's try this. I will normal summon Deskbot 1. And I will activate the effect of Daracrane.
Yeah, you have got it.
I will special Daracrane. I will attempt to activate Revolving Switchyard.
I think this is the moment. Let me think if there's any reason not to just, pop, Switchyard Daracrane here. The issue is that, like, you are setting yourself up for a 6 from this position. So, actually, I think what we do is Swallows Slash, target 01 in Switchyard.
Yeah, that is pretty good, unfortunately.
Okay, and then we're gonna banish something.
Fine. Yup.
And then we're going to use... Whoop, misclick.
Oh, goodbye, Samsara.
Jessie J plays cheating arc achieved. We will add Smith to hand. Did the thing that I limit reverse get synchroed away or destroyed? I think it got synchroed away.
Yeah, I got synchroed.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just one zoning working.
You know, I'm realizing what I should have done was go for the guitar afterward. Because then I can maybe bait out destroying the Daracrane, and then I actually have plays, because I can synchro. We have missequenced. That's fine. I'm not concerned about the situation.
We'll draw a card.
The situation is growing ever more concerning, I will admit.
These cards actually do things. It's gotta be said. Okay, so we normal summon Spirit Master.
Yup.
Special summon Samurai.
Sure.
Yeah, we declare the effect.
That's actually... Shockingly, the fact that Daracrane has its stats actually matters in this situation.
This is gonna be 2400, and it's gonna banish your Pendulum monster. So we'll go for it.
Ow. Oh, I'm actually just dead on board, aren't I?
Yes.
Ah. Man.
Yes!
That missequence mattered. Wow.
Oh, that was crazy. That was fucking nuts. What the fuck?
That was a fucking slobber knocker of a game.
Ooh, boy. Alright. You get to go first.
I'm actually thinking, do I want to go first? Like, what do I do going first? Fucking... nothing? I guess it's probably correct, just so I don't get swallow slashed for my fucking life, turn 1. Alright. It's not a bad one. But it's also not very, like, impressive. It's a T set and pass. I guess it's more of an upside-down L set.
We're going to normal summon Spirit Master, declare effect.
Sure.
Special summons...
Demise of the land.
You got it.
The switchyard makes a return.
The trains have their house. We'll get in for a small bit of damage.
And you have destroyed Ruffian Railcar.
I mean, like, I'm truly happy to. Huge
Ow.
fan of your work, buddy. Send it back your way.
End-phase Railcar.
You fucking got it.
I will grab the crane.
This loop ain't bad, it's gotta be said.
It is not. Alright, for my next trick, I will summon Super Heavy Samurai Soul Piercer.
You got
And we
it.
will declare Dara Crane.
Yeah.
Declare Switchyard.
You got it.
You know who it is, it's Ruffian Railcar, baby. At
This
level
is just
10.
unbelievable.
But I could do the funniest play of all time. Oh, but I do need to win. Overlay for Super Dora.
Were you thinking about your Harpy's Feather Duster 5K?
Oh, you know I had a Galaxy Destroyer line. But sadly, I want to do the funny, but I also want to win. Wah. And furthermore, wah. You take no damage.
Oh my goodness! Incredible. Astounding. Amazing. Well, now I need to do the math that I was trying not to do.
Gain 16. Or...
17.
Yeah, 17.
You doing it incorrectly helped me get to it, so thank you.
You're welcome. And, you know, this is the end board.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
Thinking in standby. Because there is an argument to go just shotgun Super Dora. Just so I get the Dara Crane pop before you can kaiju it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go Super Dora, detach Dara Crane, target itself.
Yeah, you got it.
Sure, and we will get to Dara Crane, pop a card. It's gonna be this one.
Is gonna be Samsara.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all.
We...
I'll mark this as
This
unaffected.
is really rough. I'm glad we got to pop off game 2, but I'm truly not sure we come back from this. Oh my god. Because we can do that, but that, like, puts us in a very weird space. Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't matter. So this is banished, and then it has a banish effect, but you attacked it second.
Wait, why did it get banished?
Because I summoned it off of Spirit Master.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, like, if you had attacked, Smith first, I would have been able to be like...
Which is the thing I could have done. I'm quite stupid.
Yeah. No, neither of us remembered it, so... Because, like, they all have different effects, and I read them for the first time 45 minutes ago.
God, that's so real of you.
Oh, this is so rough. Yeah. I think we just gotta set and pass and pray.
Not bad. Normal summon. We keep not finding normals, but we can still do something a little funny. I will normal summon Symphonic Warrior Drums.
Absolutely, you fucking
We're gonna synchro summon. For Celestial Warlord Blue Sirius.
You got it.
I'll activate Soul Piercer to search is super heavy.
You got it. Yeah, it's nice that, like, I was thinking about banning Blue Brawler. Even at this stage, it's not that big of a... It was not the defining feature of these games. I had removal for it.
Oh, yeah.
It was mainly if I was beating the fucking Super Dora.
Like, listen, Blue Brawler is here because there's barely enough playable Earth machines in the format to make this work. Like, banning Despots 4 made things so much harder.
Yeah, this is gonna be my Beast of the Pharaoh.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Oh, boy.
Oh man, a sub-replay Friday special. Alright, I'm just gonna say now, even if you know you don't have a way to live, you gotta let me play next turn. It's gonna be, I'm gonna do such a thing.
Oh no. Sure. We will activate Shiranui style synthesis.
Okay, okay.
We're going to declare the effect, pitch another Beast of the Pharaoh.
I see the issue.
To put Smith back in the graveyard.
Intriguing.
And we will pass the turn.
Okay. Alright, you know what? I have lethal. Like I said, I am gonna flex a little. 5 seasons in. Our normal Blue Brawler.
You got it.
We'll declare Blue Brawler, declare Derek Crane.
So, I think we gotta do some, shit now. Oh, the question is, are you about to Revolving Switchyard? Because, like, that would mean you don't have lethal anymore.
Oh, right. Listen, I'll just tell you, I'm absolutely switchyarding.
Yeah, okay, then fine. Go right ahead.
I'll summon Derek Crane, I'll activate Switchyard.
You got it.
I will summon Ruffian Railcar. And if I throw the game for this, I don't think I care. I will target Derek Crane with Galaxy Queen's Light, setting all monsters I control to its level.
So, okay. I think at this point, we will go Limit Reverse. Targeting Smith.
Sure. So all of my monsters are level 10.
Yeah.
And I will overlay my 3 level 10 monsters and summon Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer.
On summon, we're gonna Samsara. It does literally nothing.
Epic. Galaxy Destroyer effect.
I'm going to declare the effect of Samsara.
Sure. And Galaxy Destroyer will wipe your back row.
Oh my god.
I deal no damage. I think that's fine. End phase Railcar. We'll grab the third Derek Crane just in case, I don't know, you draw Sphere Mode or something. It's happening. It's happening.
Sophie,
Yes.
allow me to be the first to congratulate you.
Yes!
Folks, Sophie apparently has done it.
God.
Arc V is over.
We did not throw a 3-point lead at the very end. Oh my god.
We got there in the very end with Revolving Switchyard. We did it with Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Super Dora. We did it with Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. We did it with Ruffian Railcar. We did it despite the overwhelming might of the Shiranuis.
Dude, I truly did not expect to be this excited winning a season, but like, this is winning a season in the exact way I want to, which is playing a mediocre deck of 4 gigantic boss monsters. Like, look at this board. I could not ask for a better way to finally get a dub.
This is you piloting one of my favorite stupid decks of all time, and ultimately defeating my fun zombie combo. There are things I could have done differently. I think I needed to play more tuners to play a more aggressive strategy. It's kind of difficult because, like, I have some really good Shiranui synchros, but they're all like, we need literally purely zombies. So I was like thinking about playing Shape Sister, but like that doesn't like summon a zombie, so it's like a whole thing. Um,
Yeah.
but even if I had built a little bit more optimally, it's truly the number of cards that beat Super Dora is very, very low.
Yeah. Yeah. No. God, this was. I'm so happy.
This
I
is
will
a
tell you,
great fucking match.
but
I
this
can't
was
be mad.
amazing. Yeah. Like, I am a little sad we didn't get to do the wildest thing this deck can do, which is scale guitar, summon Despot 3, summon 2, search 3, guitar effect, summon 3, summon 2, search 3. God, I'm
Well,
so happy
that
this
would have
worked out.
broken my brain.
Yes.
So that's cool. Oh, and
Yeah.
Heavy Armor Train Iron Wolf is here. Good friends and true.
Yeah.
I bet I
Didn't get to
banned
see him,
I
but
banned I
holy
banned
moly.
Spinos in part because like there are Dino Mist hands where this plus Spinos is just 5k damage.
Wait. Oh, right. You can target other monsters. That's
Yeah.
wild. Man. God. I'm so happy this worked. I will say, I am glad I played this after the Mega Ban, because my previous version of this deck, there's like a random guy from Zexa that's a level 9 that pitches a machine to summon itself. And then I was running a copy of Despot 9 to also go into Calamities. So happy we weren't playing Calamities for this. We wouldn't have gotten to Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer if that was the case, I think.
Yeah. Either
Oh,
either it would have been a brick or it would have been
mm.
like you winning in a not fun way. What's this?
Oh, it's a Rush Headlong. Funny little
Okay.
card. What was that? Like, my game 2 hand. What? Like, I opened Switchyard, Demise of the Land, Demise of the Land. And then that one turn when I first had to draw a normal summon to enable the Darrow Train, I drew another Switchyard. So I was just sitting on 4 field spells. Like, I think I've been talking more about my deck because I'm so excited that it actually won. But like, I said this before, your deck is so fucking cool. Like, Shiranuis are cool to begin with, and then we're on like Scapegoat White Princess, Bacon Saver makes the cut. Fucking Beast of the Pharaoh is here. Why not?
Listen, my number one favorite turn one play is Unizombie pitch Bacon Saver. Beat my tuner,
Amazing.
asshole. No, yeah. Very fond of these little guys. Unizombie is hilarious. Scapegoat mattered.
Oh,
Um,
Scapegoat is cute. This card is so good. You know what? At the end of it, I think I can say I'm happy the season turned out dramatic at the end. Me throwing for 10 weeks in a row was actually good, and I meant to do it for the content.
Sophie
I'm
meant to. This also like the fact that the finale was played with 0 pendulum monsters solidifies the fact that like you threw
okay.
the entire time with the pendulums.
Technically, I was playing one pendulum,
Oh, that's
but
true. That's true.
I'm just not playing a low scale. This card is here as spicy double summon. Like, that's the entire purpose.
The old Archfiend eccentric. Fucking play it even if you play no other pendulums.
Yep. It's a
That's
good
true.
card.
You were the pendulum master at the end.
Yeah, oh, I can't claim that title. Like, every time, like, actual pendulum decks showed up, you fucking dicked me in the doodle.
Uh,
Except, like, the last match, which was just, that was only half pendulums. Half of
That's
it was
true. That
Cosmo
was
Tin
like
Can
the
going
pen.
crazy.
Yeah, that was like the pendulum
Mm.
strategy supporting like get Dark Eclipser out on the field. But in fairness, the
Yeah,
pendulums sure did that quite well.
they did. They did.
What's
I
up?
am so ready to move on. If I lose the next 2 seasons and this is my only win, I will die happy knowing the final move of the game of the season I won was summon Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer.
Oh my god, this was one for the books, folks. This was, scientists have confirmed it all around. This was a season that happened. From UA Tier 0 format to Bar Bar Turbo to
Yeah.
the inception of bad Pendulum Zephyr strategies to the steady scaling up of pendulums
Yeah,
from
right.
Ignite Megaspectre to Performapal to Metal Foes, all throughout this journey. This show makes me happy and I'm glad I do it. So thank you all for being with us.
Absolutely. Same.
And we'll see y'all for Link Monsters and Master 4. Oh, it's gonna suck ass.
Yeah,
That's just it's gonna
does
be.
Jess know what a link monster is? Find out
Wait,
next
wait, wait, no,
time.
actually before we end, can you what do the numbers on Link Monsters mean? What is a Link 3?
Wait, is this a legitimate question?
Yeah, I actually don't know. This has been Double Progression Trouble. Sophie wins the season with a final score of 10 points to Jess's 7. If you want to see Jess Link summon for the first time, leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Sophie Apparently as well by clicking on her name in the video title. We will be doing an End of Arc V celebration stream on Saturday, October 28th, 6 PM EST at twitch.tv/JessyJPlays. Hope to see you there. Thank you to June the Queen, Illusory Bee, and Infernity Go for your support on Patreon. Stick around for the season in review, and we'll see y'all next time.
You know what? We need a visual. Like, go look up access code talker or something. Okay. So, the first thing we got to look at is the link number. That is in the bottom right instead of defense, because you can't turn these fuckers sideways.
Yeah.
You can also get it by counting the number of red arrows around the box, right? Link 4. Material in the first line of...
Oh my god! It has as many arrows as its number?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
how
kinda
links work.
handy. I never knew that. I'm learning that for the first time.
That is how that works. Then the first line of text is the material. So this is a link 4 that requires 2 or more effect monsters to summon. What that means is that you need a total of 4 link material to summon it. And the reason it's 2+ is that a link monster can either count as 1 material for a link summon, or a number of material equal to its own link rating. So it requires at least 2, so to summon access code, you could use just 4 regular-ass monsters. You could use, what you normally do is 1 regular monster and 1 link 3, which is, 2 monsters that add up to a total of link 4. You could use 2 link 2s, etc., etc.
And it's exact. You can't, like, just throw... Like, if you want to get shit in the graveyard, you can't just, like, throw a Link 3 and another monster into the pyre for, like, a Link 3.
Yeah, it does have to be exact, and links can only count as either their full link rating or 1. So, like, you couldn't count a link 3 as 2 material, if you wanted.
Oh, okay. Oh, but it can count, it is allowed to count as either its link material or 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
No, actually, my fucking match against I Wish I Was Dead in the MCS, I, like, almost missed lethal, but then I had to get to it by using a link 4 to make access code, by using it as 1 material. Which is not good and you usually should not do, but it let me not throw the game, so...
That's true! Shouts out to Sophie beating a finalist in the MCS.
Yeah, don't ask me how the rest of my matches went.
It's fine, it's fine. As we've seen from this episode, Sophie is on a hot streak. She went 1,000,000 in the MCS.
Yeah. Surely I won a single game after the I Wish I Was Dead game.